In the headlines, President Akufo-Addo disagrees with suggestions that his government is blamable for current economic challenges. Vice President Bawumia says corruption is a hindrance to economic development. Chiefs and people of La today climaxed the Hɔmɔwɔ celebration. All African Games Local Organizing Committee partners Graphic to host world-class event. And Ace MC KKD alleges death threats against him following pronouncement and says he was not scared to die. Welcome to the news in brief on Graphic Online. We start from the Savannah region, where President Akufo-Addo's regional tour of the area started today. Beginning with his usual local radio interviews, he was on Damango-based PAD-FM today and disagreed with suggestions that his administration was responsible for Ghana's current economic challenges.
There are suggestions that the government's mismanagement of the economy was responsible for the economic challenges and the resort to the International Monetary Fund for a bailout. But speaking on the issue today, President Akufo-Addo said his government cannot be blamed since the situation was beyond the making of the government. Rather, it is occasioned by current global crisis.
The Vice President Bawumia was today in Edra in Ashanti region, attending the opening of the 59th annual session of the Ghana Baptist Convention. The VIP said the key hindrances in fulfilling God's purposes was corruption, and that corruption inhibits economic growth and affects business operations, employment and investment.
The Vice President reckoned that since independence, governments have, by and large, not focused on building systems and institutions that underpin economic activities in a modern economy. This, he said, was the reason government has introduced the policy of digitalization to help address the challenge. From Edra, we move to La in Accra, where the chiefs and people in the area climaxed the Hɔmɔwɔ celebration with a Durbar at Patonshi. In attendance at the Durbar for the occasion was the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Quartey, and some government officials. Clad in white and accompanied by other traditional leaders, traditional priests, and traditional priestesses, as well as customary songs and the beating of 400-year-old drums, the La Kpawulomo Niyemo Obroni VII led the traditional rhythmic dance rites on the stretch of pavement at Pachonshi. In an address, the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Quartey commended the chiefs and people of La for a peaceful celebration of this year's Hɔmɔwɔ festival. He said the La Hɔmɔwɔ celebration, which started in April, has shown that it was possible to celebrate the festival in peace and unity without acrimony.
With less than a year to go for the hosting of the All African Games in Ghana, the local organizing committee has been firming up preparations to host a world-class event in Ghana. The LOC today met with the management of Graphic Communications Group to discuss partnership for the Games. The two bodies pledged to initiate strategic programs that would create some buzz around the multi-sport event comprising 54 African countries to attract a global audience, as well as leave a lasting legacy that will be cherished by the present and future generations. A 5-member delegation of the LOC, led by its executive chairman, Dr. Kweku Ofosu-Asare, paid a courtesy call on the management of Graphic as part of a stakeholder engagement to seek a mutually beneficial partnership in its quest to organize the best ever African Games in Accra from August 4 to 19 next year.
As a managing director and your team, we are here to also ask for your support in so many ways. Our men on the marketing subcommittee, we'll have to go to town to get us money to assist in complementing what government can provide. And we know graphic can do a lot. We want to sit down with you to fashion out ideas as to how best we can maximize popularizing the games, so that wherever they go, if they knock at maybe this corporate body's door, oh, we know African Games, we know you are there, we know you are, we have started a countdown. So if we can have that sort of arrangement with graphic, that we can continuously be visible or be popularized, for Ghanaians to be aware, for the decision makers to be aware that now we have 11 months to go, we have 10 months to go, we have this number of days to go, and it's regularly appearing in the graphic. And those sponsors who will be also assisting us are also being given the needed support or publicity to encourage others to come on board. We think it will assist us tremendously.
Other LOC members present from the LOC were Dr. Emmanuel Owusu-Ansah, Rex Broby, Ben Nunu Mensah, and Osmanu Ahmed Khalid, while graphics team included Samuel Issel, Director of Finance and Administration, Franklin Sowa, Director of Marketing and Sales, Kobi Asma, Editor Graphic, Maurice Kwanzaa, Editor Graphic Sports, and other staff of the sports desks. The Managing Director of Graphic, Atuafo, gave the assurance for a fruitful partnership.
We at the Graphic Communications Group, we are committed to support this national mandate that is under the Ghana 2023 umbrella for it to succeed. In that commitment, there are resources available here from editorial management side through marketing to brand and media strategy at your disposal. It would be quite unfair for us to sit here and not contribute to something like this. But I commit. And I think that we're available to you. You know, these things, sometimes people want to think that there's no help. Doctor was speaking about volunteers. People are available. Let's tap into that ecosystem as well and use people and let people feel a part of things, and they would help us fund this flame and make it happen. It will happen.
And before we go, media personality Kwesi Dakwa in the last week has been in the trends following his pronouncements on some national issues. He has been moving from one media house to the other in the last week. Today, he was on Joy News and had this to say.
So they sent my father the video, and he looked at the video. So he says, Kwesi, video no mashanem prensa, which is 3 times. Kwesi cheye, me doba kwesi cheye, womu beku, kwesi cheye womu beku. Na kromfonia po bo for de, womu beka no kran, womu beku, which is to say, Kwesi, I have watched the video. They will kill you. They will kill you. The corrupt and the liars hate people who speak the truth. They will kill you. But Kwesi cheye, my advice to you, all you said is the truth, so continue.
Graphic Online's News in Brief was brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH. I'm Ama Amankwa Befi.